Hey, how's it going? I'm Eric Chang. I run the Diary of a Backmarker series. I was kind of debating of how I wanted to run my Road to America series, and originally it was going to be really heavily scripted, a lot more work than I probably should be doing, and I tend to bite off more than I can chew. So that's probably why you haven't seen a video in like over 2 months. There were a couple hiccups that came in, and I almost wasn't able to race this August with the SCCA for my debut, but luckily I managed to just get some things in order and I'm back on the track. So big thank you to Bug Blasters Incorporated. They're my primary sponsor, and it's pretty cool that I can even write them down as the Bug Blasters Incorporated car. So I really appreciate that. I'll be renting a car through Advanced Auto, which is really awesome because it's just an arrive and drive. I just need my racing suit, my helmet, Han's device, obviously. I just have to bring my own safety gear, and I can hop in, drive the car. They have everything set up. I don't need to bring the car there. I don't need to gas it. I don't need to buy tires. So even though it's pretty expensive, they handle everything for you, which is really great, especially with my first outing. I'll be doing 2 25-minute races, I believe, which should be really great, just for the experience of being on track. As much as I want to go out there and win, I need to be a little bit realistic about this. If there's a field of 20 cars, a top 10 would be really awesome for me, but right now I'm just looking for experience, and I need to get my mandatory 3 races in there because I still have a novice permit with the SCCA, just because I don't have any previous racing experience. So once I get my 3 races out of the way, I'll have a full competition license, and I'll actually be able to race at the big SCCA runoffs at Road America, which is like a 45-minute race, I believe. So that's definitely what I'm looking forward towards. And yeah, just kind of documenting my journey through going along with this. And basically what I've been using recently, because iRacing no longer has the Spec Miatas with a manual transmission. They're using the newer ND Spec Miatas that like IMSA uses. Those are sequential transmissions, and unfortunately I need to be working on my heel toe technique. For those of you that don't know, is that with an H pattern or manual car, you'll heel toe. So basically you'll clutch, your foot will be on the brake, and your right foot will blip the throttle just to keep the revs up, so that way you're not being bogged down, and also keeps the car a little bit more stable under braking. So I really needed to work on that, and luckily Asseto Corsa, and I'll link the mods here for anyone else also wants to get on with that, has a really good Spec Miata mod that I can use, and then also obviously being able to practice at Road America. They say that I asked the creators of it, of the mod, they think the Spec Miata that they have is about 1 second faster than the current ones. So if that's true, I'm about 4 to 5 seconds off the fastest times. I would like to get that down to 2 to 3 seconds. So and there's just a lot of small things that I'm doing wrong on my end. I'm not using enough of the track. I'm still braking a little too early or just too long as opposed to carrying momentum. I mean, like, I'm not a race car driver, but the only experience I really have are GT3 cars for the most part, or LMP2 cars with iRacing, and those are a completely different beast with the horsepower just kind of like bulldoze your way through. So this is a quick little snippet, and I'll be kind of documenting my journey. I hope to be making the Fanatec GT World Challenge. I always say that wrong. In not this week, but the coming week, and if that's the case, I'll have a video with that also. If not, you'll just get more sim racing footage from me. So once again, big thank you to Bug Blasters Incorporated for sponsoring me. Without them, this would have been a lot more tougher to fund myself. Big thanks to my parents. They've been real supportive of me. I know my mom tunes into any of the races, or my mom and my stepdad tune into my races if they're being broadcasted on Twitch. So it's always cool, and the announcers always give them like a shout out and stuff like that. So big thank you for watching. If you have any questions about getting into racing, I'm not the expert on that, but I can kind of tell you what I've gone through with the racing schools and just the small steps I've taken so far. So big thank you, and see you in the next video.